Bella, 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 Bella. Okay, well, I got the bounder stuck. Besides that, okay, if everything goes right today, I should own that van I've been talking about. We're gonna take a ride out and have a look at it. What are you doing? What were you doing? Oh boy. Well, there it sits up there. Got the little white car out okay. That's what we're taking today. Yeah, we got here, I took the battery out of the garage, I put it back in. The little car started right up. And we've been using it. Just had to renew the registration on it. It just happened to be due, so we're good to go there. Bella, Bella. Bella would like to go, but she's not going to. I forgot to ask my nephew if they still have their, I think they have a big dog. I don't know, I haven't seen them in quite a while. But I'd hate to go out there and have to leave Bella inside the car. So she didn't get in any, didn't get herself in any trouble out there. And plus I think there's some cows out there. I don't need her going up into the muddy pasture and giving the farmers cows a hard time. So unfortunately, Bella's gonna stay behind today. We might see her again when we get back. But yeah, I'm anxious to go out and give the van a little look around this afternoon. I'm already familiar with the van, but I just got to go out and see it. And then I think later today, my nephew's gonna bring it down when he gets off work. And then if everything goes right, we should go take care of the title work and everything. All right, I'm gonna put Bella up and then we're gonna get going out there. Only 11 miles from here, so. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. The trick was getting the bounder in here. There's no way I could just back straight in here because the ground is so soft. The moment you stop, you're done. And I don't know if I could even kept it going, so you might be able to see the tracks that go up there. It's back in and come down the hill at an angle. As long as I'm going downhill, gravity helps me and keep it moving. At the last minute, cut the wheels like you're parallel parking and hope you end up in a good spot. Obviously I'm a little bit close to the garage, but that's gonna have to work. Yeah, and as soon as I went to pull it up or move it back, we are stuck, but that's okay. It doesn't need to go anywhere anytime soon. It'll come out of there with a little bit of help from another vehicle and a tow chain. All right, let's go. Here we go, over the river and through the woods to my nephew's house we go. Crossing the Allegheny River here. I don't know how much of that you can see. And we get through the little town of Freeport, Pennsylvania. It's one of many, many small river towns along the Allegheny. Anyway, we're gonna go through town and out through the hills. Freeport is one of those small towns. It's a one traffic light town. And of course we would catch it red, but that's okay. The thing about taking Bella along this time would have been, you know, when I'm just going to run out here for 5 or 10 minutes to just kind of give a quick looking over and record, focusing on the van and recording, and I'm talking and I'm not paying attention to what she's doing. So I don't like taking her when I'm not paying attention to her. That's why she would get in trouble. It's when the owners aren't paying attention, right? It's not the dogs, it's when the owners aren't paying attention and keeping an eye on their dogs. So they get themselves in trouble. So we're just gonna avoid all that today. And she's been getting out, plenty lately. She really enjoys the yard, being back up here. And So that's that. We're almost there. Well, it should be just down the lane here to the right. And I'm going to tell you right now, it is a 2000 model, so it's 21 years old. But it is a Southern rust-free vehicle. And it's, yeah, it's not going to be perfect as far as cosmetically speaking, but there's a couple things I'm going to do to it right away just to give it a... Oh, there's the cows over there. Get her a little fresher looking. Yeah, all right, let's get down here. I can see right now, and I knew it, you know, the back bumper needs repainted, and I think the front bumper does as well. So the bumpers are going to get some little bit of attention. All right, let me get parked here. Actually, it might get that back bumper replaced. I'm going to get a heat gun, get all the old stickers off of it, and yeah, like I say, rust free. You know, the bottom's all nice and clean, and we might I might replace those ghetto covers with you know, the better upgraded wheel covers. But yeah, it needs a good bath. There it is. There it is. It's got the Triton V8 in it. I think it's a 5.4. And let's see here. Yeah, there it is. Got brand new tires the whole way around, and I think and also has a brand new spare tire. But yes, this will all clean up. You know, there's no some of that's tar, but there's no rust here, so she'll get a good bath. And yeah, that's great. It has brand new tires on it. Oh yeah, nice. I think it's open. It's supposed to be open. All right, a little dark in here. Yeah, it has one of these cages in here like a lot of contractor vehicles do. And the trouble is, it just doesn't seem like it was installed right. I've driven this van before. A couple of years ago, it was used to be my brother-in-law's. He bought it new. But what happens with this cage, this protective cage that's in here to keep, you know, any hardware or tools, you know, in case of an accident come flying up and hitting people, it's like it doesn't allow the seat to come back all the way or to tilt back a little bit. So it's like you're all scrunched up too far and you're sitting up way too straight. So this whole rack is probably going to come out, or if I could move it back some, it might be actually make something handy for putting a couple of shelves on, or I don't know, or a curtain, privacy curtain or something across there. So it might come in handy, but I know it's not going to stay in its current location, because that seat is, it's not the most comfortable thing here. That locker might come in handy. I forgot I had this little locker in here. But other than that, it's like bare bones. It is uninsulated. The flooring, it does have like a carpet in it, so that's good. It'll all get vacuumed out good, and maybe I'll go grab a, you know, carpet cleaner, carpet scrubber thing, clean that up. So yeah, it's kind of like a blank slate. Oh look, there's a bucket. There's a toilet seat on a bucket. Interesting. And a countertop thing there. That's gonna have to come out. That's gonna stay behind. All right. Oh, and I didn't. Oh, this will come in handy. I didn't even know it had this. From at least the engine battery, I guess it does have an inverter, a small inverter where you can make a little bit of 110. But I think that's only off the engine battery. It doesn't have house batteries. But we can change that. It's probably going to get a couple house batteries, maybe a couple AGMs in the bottom of this locker. I don't know yet. Let's have a look up here. Yeah, and keep in mind it was just used as a contractor's van, so it probably won't be perfect. Some muddy boots. Not bad. Well, she's gonna get a good bath. I might see about upgrading the seats, the ones that have the armrests on them, or maybe not. And for the passenger seat, I've seen swivels online, so I could actually, yeah, they're not cheap. Actually, a couple $100 for a dang sweet seat swivel, but I want to be able to turn this one around so that it's facing back. You know, this being like part of the living area. So that's another upgrade in mind. Yeah, it'd be easy to, you know, it's just so easy to sink a bunch of money into upgrades and everything, and I'm just gonna keep a lean budget in mind, and be very selective on what I choose to do and choose not to do. Ooh, this seat might get replaced. Look, duct tape. Yeah, it might get new seats or junkyard seats. Interior doesn't look terrible. We'll see. Windshield's not cracked or anything. There's a fire extinguisher up there. Huh. Well, here it is. Oh boy. Yeah, this thing, everything's gonna get a good scrubbing. I'm gonna try to freshen this interior up like new again. The whole dash and console, the floors and the seats. Really try to give this whole front end a fresh new start and look. I should get some kind of big dekit. It has a couple little war wounds. I say it's been around 21 years, so don't worry, we'll get it all freshened up looking. Huh. Good grief. What have I got myself into? Yeah, we'll see. I was thinking that bumper looked like it was bent, but I don't know. But it's definitely gonna get some. It's definitely gonna get some sanded and repainted. That's for sure. It's kind of looking a little bit sore. Huh. And I know, I'm pretty sure, oh, and it's got a brand new die-hard battery in it. Brand new. My nephew just put this in the night before last. And I might have to freshen them terminals up a little bit. The thing is, where's the tag at? Where's the tag? I'm pretty sure it has the 5.4 Triton in it. It says 4.6 or 5.4. That's just the configuration of the serpentine belt. It's over here. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see any other tags here. But my brother-in-law said he when he bought it that he did want the he got the one with the bigger engine, so I'm sure it's a 5.4. Anyway, what else? The other thing, too, is look, it's all dusty and dirty. You know, I don't like dirty engine compartment. I got some foaming engine degreaser, so I'm gonna brush and clean all this out of here. Spray this whole thing down with engine degreaser, and then when I'm at the car wash, I'll spray this all. You know, look at this engine compartment looking all new again as well. Yeah, she'll clean up nice. You'll see. check that air cleaner, change the oil, all that kind of stuff. Make her all happy again. And I can see some hinges and latches and stuff need oil. They're a little dry after all these years. Sometimes it helps to lubricate those once in a while. I really had to slam the hood to get it to latch, but the catch is a little bit, you know, dry and sticky. So that's it. Wow, those are some nice tires. Wow, these are some really nice tires. Well, we'll see. First I gotta get it home. I gotta make it mine, get it home, and get started giving this thing some TLC. What do you think about that roof rack? Alright, that's it. Yeah, I think I can improve her appearance quite a bit, actually. So we'll have to do a couple before and after shots. It's like poor old contractor's van just kind of sitting there, and it's been sitting a while. It's been sitting a little while. Okay, getting back up this driveway. It's a bit of a hill. Part of the reason that van didn't get used very much. Oops, forgot my seatbelt. Living out here and down in that hollow, once it snows, it's hard to get up out of there, even with a four-wheel drive sometime in the winter, and that is not four-wheel drive. So it's been up here for, I think, 2 years, and it's only seen salt, I think, twice. And because I think my nephew had it, you know, took it to work, and then it, you know, it might have snowed. Oopsie. Come on. And then it might have snowed, and then like on the way home, the roads were treated with salt. But once you got down in here, after it snowed, and you can't get back up out. So it's not the ideal winter vehicle for out in the country here. Now, I've had two-wheel drive vehicles out here in Pennsylvania in the wintertime, and they do fine as long as you're not too far off the main road, you know, down over a hill like that. Or if you live in town, you know, usually the roads in town and the main roads get treated, and you can travel them about any dang time. But the more out in the country you live, well, then it takes them a little longer to, you know, for the states and townships to get out and treat the roads the further out in the country you are, so they don't get treated as quickly. And then again, then if you're that far enough out and your driveway is such that you can't get up out of, well, then you better have your own snow equipment, adequate snow equipment to get your own self out, or own a decent four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. So so it'll be all right. Two-wheel drive will be fine. For the record, I'm not fully committed to this van thing, you know, traveling in it full-time. We'll see what happens. I don't think I'm gonna be that quick to sell the Bounder just right now. And, you know, I'm not just gonna take the van back and throw a bunch of stuff in it and say goodbye to the Bounder. I'm gonna have to move into it, make it at least, you know, to a level where, you know, I can just go good old camping in. It doesn't have to be all built out and, you know, finished, but it does have to be somewhat accommodating, and kind of see how that goes. Go some trial runs, and just like when I got an RV, best thing to do is go out and use it a couple of times, and you quickly realize, oh, I should have brought this, or I wish I had that, and so you start your short list of things to bring next time. So I'll have to go through that process a little bit and get it somewhat accommodating and comfortable without dumping a ton of cash at it. I'm just not gonna go the expensive route with, you know, oak cabinets and so on. Yeah, it's gonna be basic and budget friendly. And at some point, maybe April, May, one way or the other, I think I am still selling the Bounder, but it probably won't be till May. I know a couple people have messaged me and inquired about it, and I haven't replied to anybody because I don't have the time frame down. I don't want to get anybody's hopes up or get a deal going and then back out of it, and I don't want to do that. But I think I'd be comfortable doing that, you know, kind of mid or late April or May. I'll know better what I'm doing then. So, and like I say, with the van, I'll have options. I'll have, worst come to worst, if the van's not accommodating enough, it's just too cramped and small, and I don't, you know, what's the word, acclimate to it. I can always pull a little travel trailer that has a, you know, bedroom, bath, and kitchen and stuff, you know. Wouldn't take a very big one. So that has 8,800 pound towing capacity. So that leaves me some room that I could actually get a, you know, a mid-sized travel trailer, which I'm not interested in going, you know, maybe 20, 22, 24-ish at the most. Not like my 34 I used to have. Maybe a 24 or less. And that's my thoughts on that. Or by late fall or early winter, you know, late fall is picking up a Class C. Or if things go well with the van, I'm gonna try to make it comfortable enough that I could actually do a full winter season. You know, by the time summer passes and fall passes, I don't know how I'm feeling about things. And if I can go take it out, you know, to the south or to the west for a whole winter season, and if I can make it till spring, I'll probably have saved a ton of money doing that. And I'm just, all these efforts are, since I started RVing, I have gotten completely out of debt. I don't owe anybody anything. None. Zero. And I'd like to keep it that way. So I'd rather save, keep saving, and I might be able to pull something off here late summer and the fall, but certainly by spring, if all goes well. And here's good old, what used to be the Freeport Junior High School. This is where I went to junior high school at. I don't know what's going on now. I don't know. Some project field office, it says in there. I don't know what it is now. Gibson Thomas Engineering. So I think they lease out some offices, and I thought they were going to build some apartments. Well, it's not my hometown, but I spent my early teens in this town, and I found my share of little bits and pieces of trouble once in a while, if you can believe that or not. Okay, I should be back with the van if everything goes right. Thanks for coming along, checking it out with me. We'll be back soon, probably with the new van. I'll see ya.